Welcome in. It's Dan Hardenbrook. Glad to have you along as we take a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital in Manistique. In your latest local news, Christmas vacation coming early for local area students. Engadine Consolidated Schools, the Three Lakes Academy in Curtis, and Quabbin area schools in Newberry all closed today due to icy weather conditions. All three districts making the decision to close a day early, announcing their closures Thursday afternoon. All three districts are now on Christmas vacation and will resume on Monday, January 5th. Again, Three Lakes Academy in Curtis, the Engadine Consolidated Schools, and Quabbin area schools in Newberry, all among the many closing due to weather conditions today. One Quabbin area schools educator has been recognized as Highline Internet's Teacher of the Month. Linus Parr has been the Newberry Shop Art and CTE teacher for several years. Parr is beloved by his students and his co-workers, brings an incredible depth of knowledge and passion in the classroom every day. Parr began his teaching career in Detroit working in a special education school focused on learning differences. 2018, he came to Newberry, where he spent the last 7 years inspiring students through his high school art, sculpture, woodshop, and building trades programs. Parr loves most about teaching is the art itself. Art was his talent, and now it's his way of giving back. Parr is just as busy and creative outside of school. His home doubles as an art studio. He runs a local sewing business, creates high-end mittens, runs a mobile sharpening service that travels throughout the eastern Upper Peninsula. Those who know him best describe Mr. Parr as passionate, kind, honest, and a man of his word, qualities that make him not only a remarkable educator, but an outstanding role model. You can learn more about Parr being selected as Highline Internet's Teacher of the Month for the region by going online to the Quabbin area schools Facebook page. Luce County once again officially has a new prosecutor. Lauren Dye Clark was sworn in as the newest Luce County prosecutor on Monday, December 15th. 11th Circuit Court Judge Brian Rahali administered the oath. Clark comes to Luce County from Grand Haven, where she was the assistant public defender for Ottawa County. The Newberry News will have updated information and an introduction on Clark and her plans for the prosecutor position, which has seen a high turnover rate in recent years, in an upcoming edition of the Newberry News. As for now, we introduce and welcome Lauren Dye Clark as the new prosecutor in Luce County. The Curtis Women's Club recently held an annual quilt raffle, which raised over $1,500 for local programs at Marcy's Pantry. Prizes were available in the raffle, including a queen-size lake house-themed quilt, which was won by a resident of South Vienna, Ohio. Second prize was a quilted lake house banner. Third prize was a quilted cabin banner. All three prizes were recently announced and awarded. The program that raised over $1,500 for Marcy's Pantry help area residents in need in the Curtis area in the upcoming months. Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center wants you to be safe in slick conditions. Recent freezing temperatures and weather has prompted them to give you tips for icy falls and roads. Watch your step by walking slowly, wear boots with good traction, keep your hands free for balance. While driving, make sure you proceed with care. Reduce your speeds, increase following distance. Watch for black ice on shaded or wet roads. Clear your paths, shovel and salt sidewalks, steps, and driveways regularly to help prevent slips and falls. And be prepared. Keep a winter kit in your car. Blankets, water, emergency supplies, and a cell phone should all be handy in case of trouble. Get more information by going online to the Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center Facebook page. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. This is your latest Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital in Manistique. Visit their Facebook page or go online to scmh.org for information on services they provide. Time now to check in with sports. A big weekend for the Packers and the Lions as both teams have their playoff hopes on the line. The Packers will visit the first-place Bears A big-time matchup at the top of the NFC North. That's a Saturday night showdown, 8:20, the kickoff on Fox. Packers 9-4-1. Chicago 10-4, 5-1 at home this season. Winner takes first place in the NFC North. Lions will have to wait until Sunday for their showdown with the Steelers. It's must-win time for Detroit. They cannot afford a loss. They want to return to the playoffs this season. Pittsburgh 8-6, also trying to keep their playoff hopes alive in a crowded AFC playoff picture. Lions are 5-2 at Ford Field. Lions, Steelers, Sunday afternoon, 4:25 on CS. The Ferris State University Bulldogs will play for another national championship today. Ferris State has made it now to 4 of the last 5 Division II national championship games, winning 3 of those last 4. Now they're back at it, 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Ferris State taking on Harding, the Division II championship game, 4 o'clock the kickoff on ESPN2. Opening weekend of the college football playoff, 4 first-round games taking place this weekend as we look to claim and crown a new national. Underway, Alabama and Oklahoma in a big-time blue blood matchup. That game kicks off this evening. 3 games on Saturday to the quarterfinals of the college football playoff bracket. Those matchups include 12th seeded James Madison, the ultimate underdogs, taking on Oregon. We'll also see Tulane taking on Ole Miss, who's without former coach Lane Kiffin, who left to take the LSU coaching position. Opening round matchup in the college football playoffs features 10th seeded Miami taking on number 7 Texas A&M. Your latest local weather forecast. Here is what you can expect. We'll continue to see mixed precipitation for part of the day on Friday. Highs will be in the upper teens, wind chill values near 0. Saturday, snow showers likely, mostly cloudy skies. Winds could gust as high as 25. You're high in the low 30s, but could see 1 to 2 inches of snow possible. Sunday, wrap up the weekend, 50-50 chance of snow, cloudy, a high in the low 20s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That's your latest Newberry News update on M123 FM.
I think what makes Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital different is we really have a family environment here. We want every patient to be treated like family, all our staff to be treated like family. And if you can treat every patient like they were your mom or your dad, you're going to be okay in my book.
I love being part of this team because everybody not only works together, but there's that pride where we can work in concert. You know, we are very cohesive here. And a lot of times I am working with other primaries or specialists together to make sure that we get the best treatment for these patients.